When it comes to airsoft grenades, I am a huge fan of 40MAX. In fact, I have been using the 40MAX Whirling version 2 for quite some time now, and you can see it's taken a solid amount of wear and tear, and this thing still functions like a dream. I use it all the time, in any weather, in any scenario, and it's crazy. It sounds evil, and it always gets the job done. And it always helps, because sometimes when you don't want to walk around a corner and get blasted in the face, it covers you. But 40MAX reached out to me and asked if I wanted to check out their Whirling version 3, which is a new, updated model of this guy. Now, when it came to the 40MAX Whirling version 2, I had very minimal complaints. However, one of the challenges is how difficult it is to arm. Not that it's like that hard, but it requires both hands available, and sometimes when you're in a firefight, you don't have both hands. And there's something about this one that solves that. Brought out the Whirling 2 just because I wanted to do a quick comparison, because both of them are super similar with the aluminum body, and then they also have, believe it or not, these are a rubber upper and lower cap. And what's nice about those is it actually takes a better beating, and it's not going to crack like something that's plastic would. And it looks like on this guy, they also have a very similar, much harder and more firm rubber on the top and rubber on the bottom. The Whirling 2 comes with some labels where you're going to see like just their logo. You'll see nothing on the body except for when you look at the top, you have your off position and then your on position, and it tells you which direction you're going to want to twist it. So left for off, and then if you want to twist it to the right, it will turn. I'm sorry, left. Wow, genius. Left to turn it on. You can see those on indicators there. On the new one, and you can see obviously how you need that like two hands in order to arm it, because you can't do that with one hand. It's super tight. 40MAX may have just fixed that. On the body, you will see it's got some arming instructions. Ready? So you're going to push the arrow up, use green gas only, BB spill out, go. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little hard to decipher there. Getting over the hieroglyphics, the top is what I'm really excited about. And I always love 40MAX's logos they put in, like ready, and then I'm assuming this one's go, like you're running a race. So this is your off position, and it's ready to be armed. And then all you got to do to arm it now is press up, and it should be ready to go. Now, something that makes these so special is they are impact grenades, and what that means is they won't go off until they make a hard contact with the surface. These are not on a timer like some of your regular grenades, and they aren't going to do anything like release a sound or release a smoke or release a flash. These shoot BBs, kind of like a nasty tornado. After looking at the packaging as well, it says that these are a 200 capacity, and I believe that's a little bit more than these, but I'm not 100% sure. And loading these can be super simple just by using a regular speed loader, but if you don't feel like running a marathon with your thumbs, some electric speed loaders on the market will work just fine. I am going to fill it with gas first, and we are going to use some green gas just as they instructed, and there's a port at the base just like the original, and we should just be able to fill this guy up. Now, you may be wondering why the gas is spilling out. It's actually a two-way valve, so all that means is the liquid propane or liquid gas is filling inside while the actual like air-based gas is spilling out. So it allows you to get a more solid fill. I don't know if this is going to be able to handle all of them, but we're going to switch this guy off to the 200 BBs, and we'll see if we can cap it out at the 200 that it says we can. Now, one challenge with these is they actually rotate the BBs up like a corkscrew or spiral staircase all the way up to the top. So sometimes when it comes to filling it, you may have to take it off, shake it around a little bit, and then continue just to get those to feed all the way down, because it's a lot of pressure that these things got to push through. I just got the AEG tip on there, and we should be able to just fill her on up, I think, at least. If not, I'll just use the hand loader. So we'll see if we can get that 200 to go. Loading no problem so far. 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 120s. We're on to the 150 marks, getting a little bit tired. Come on, you got this. Oh, we missed a few. We got 183 you can see on the bottom left there. Let's see if we can get the last few. Maybe not. We'll give this guy a little. And you can kind of hear them spiraling around in that staircase. If we pull out the standard speed loader now, though, I should be able to force the rest in there. And the key is just to go until you can't hear anymore rattling around. Only a few BBs got to go in. Still hear them? Keep loading. We're getting there. Almost. The rattle's getting a little better. One BB got stuck. You could see it kind of like wedged there up against the side. Some of those edges are kind of sharp. I find twisting that a little bit can help solve that issue. I think, yeah, there you go. Hear the difference? We are good to go. And you can see those BBs just all the way down in the back of the chamber, just down there. Keep in mind that it is freezing outside. We're looking at like almost 20 degrees Fahrenheit here. So everything that we do with any sort of green gas or propane is going to function better if you were in a warm climate. We're going to take this guy out and we'll see if we can get a nice decent spray out in front of us and maybe even make some contact with a wooden target. I don't know how much it's going to spray. It obviously depends on how it lands, but it should be super simple to arm. One thing that you do want to keep in mind though is when you do arm it, the opening is facing you, so don't go smashing it at all. Just toss it lightly. We'll arm it by pressing it on. And now you can see that no matter how long I wait, that grenade is not going to go off until it makes contact with something like the ground. So we're just going to give it a light lob just down in front of us, and we'll see if it goes off. 3, 2, 1. Holy smokes. I mean, as expected, it tornadoed and it threw BBs everywhere. And you can imagine if you were inside of a building with those things ricocheting all over the place, that is just some BB shrapnel that you're not going to be able to avoid. I did go ahead and reload it again. You can see the BBs are just inside there. And this has had no time to cool down. It's still freezing. The gas was sitting outside, so we're going to see if it needs any cooldown time or if those O-rings are just shot and it's, you know, it's not building up enough gas pressure. I will say, though, exactly like I expected, having that single hand to just ignite the flame is so nice, because sometimes you got, like, you know, your sidearm out and you're ready to go and you got to like put it away so you can twist it and then go. You need someone to cover you. With this thing, I can keep going and just pop the pin and roll. And what's really nice is there's no pin. It's like a mock pin to arm it, which means you don't have a small piece that you have to go pick up and retrieve later or find a place to put. You just got to go retrieve this guy because it's infinite use. So sorry, I throw like a potato with arms, but I do want to see if when we toss this guy at like a wall, if it will ignite when it just hits the wall as opposed to hitting the floor. So we're going to go ahead and arm it, and we're going to toss it at the target and see if it goes off when, again, like I said, it hits the wall in 3, 2, 1. No problem. It is literally covered in snow, and it ate that. No issues. 40MAX just continues not to disappoint. It's starting to get really cold to hold. It hurts, honestly, my fingers, even through the gloves, but you could see like that like ice building up on it. And I just want to see, so it is in the off position right now. It's not armed. And I want to see if I just launch this thing straight in the sky, if we're going to have a problem where it goes off on accident in your pocket without being armed. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. It doesn't. I was seriously under the impression the gloves would help, but I think I'm like bordering frostbite, so I'm just going to cut this video now. This thing is awesome. Love it. I think it could take an absolute abuse, and if it's anything like this 40MAX Whirling 2, it can. I will still keep both of them on my person. This one I'll use whenever I'm in a position where like I have the time to twist it and send it off. But this one, this is perfect. I love the switch on this guy. Just make sure you label your grenades. Throw some initials on it so people know it's yours, because people like to grab them on the field if you don't grab them right away. Look at that frost. Thanks for sending it out, 40MAX. And thank you for continuing to upgrade your nades. Oh, they even have the little round indicator under it. Under the Whirling. See the Whirling 3, it says 200. Under this guy, the Whirling 2, it doesn't. I think these are 150. I forget. I totally forget, but that information is probably available online. Catch you on the next adventure. Peace.